Welcome to the Everglades, Florida's river of grass. On the surface, it is a landscape of serene beauty, but do not be deceived. Beneath the dark waters and swaying sawgrass lies a ruthless arena, where the only law is simple: eat or be eaten. Today, we witness an unforgiving survival chain. 4 distinct killers: the aerial assassin, the armored ambush predator, the invasive bulldozer, and the phantom of the deep. In this winner stays on gauntlet, the loser is eliminated, and the survivor must immediately face a terrifying new threat. Who will be the last one standing at the top of the food chain? Our story begins in the shallows, dominated by a master of stealth, the great blue heron. Towering over the marsh on stilt-like legs, it moves with such grace that it barely ripples the water. The heron is a patient sniper. Its weapon is a dagger-like beak, capable of striking faster than a human blink. For fish and frogs, death comes from above, swift and unseen. But today, the heron is unaware that it is stalking into the kill zone of a prehistoric monster. Buried deep within the murky mud lies the snapping turtle. Resembling a moss-covered boulder, it is the ultimate ambush predator. The snapping turtle doesn't chase, it waits. Its shell is a fortress, and its jaws are a steel trap capable of shearing through bone. One strikes from the sky with speed, the other strikes from the mud with crushing power. The heron spies movement below. It thinks it sees a meal, but in reality, it is making its final mistake. The heron has suffered a devastating defeat. Its speed and precision were rendered useless against nature's perfect armor. In this clash, the first to strike was the first to lose. A shattered leg is a death sentence in the wild. The snapping turtle wins through sheer durability and defensive dominance. The turtle earns the right to survive, but the swamp is changing. Driven by the need for new territory, the turtle leaves the safety of the water to cross a stretch of dry land. Exposed on the open ground, the turtle becomes slow and cumbersome, and that is when the ground begins to tremble. From the brush emerges a creature of pure aggression, an invasive nightmare that knows no fear: the wild boar. The wild boar is not native to the Everglades, but it has conquered this land through brute force. It is a living bulldozer, equipped with thick skin, dense muscle, and razor-sharp tusks designed to tear up the earth. The boar is intelligent, relentless, and perpetually hungry. On dry land, the snapping turtle is out of its element. It cannot run. Its only defense is aggression. It rises on all fours, jaws gaping, hissing a warning. But the boar is not a fragile bird. It does not fear the snap. The boar's tactic is simple but brutal: overwhelming physical power. It knows that beneath that impenetrable shell lies a soft, vulnerable underbelly. If it can flip the tank, the battle is over. The turtle is facing a heavyweight battering ram, and its fortress is about to be tested. Fortress has fallen. On level ground, agility and muscle mass triumph over passive defense. The snapping turtle, a terror in the water, is rendered helpless when inverted. The wild boar has proven why it is one of the world's most successful invaders. It ruthlessly exploits its enemy's weakness. The boar grunts in victory. It is the king of the land, the ruler of the brush. Exhausted and thirsty from the fight, the boar swaggers toward the water's edge to drink, confident that nothing can challenge it. But overconfidence is a slow killer. The boar fails to realize that as it lowers its head to the water, it is staring directly into the eyes of death. The surface ripples, and the ghost of the Everglades has awoken. This is the moment of truth. The wild boar stands at the water's edge, the thinning line between life and extinction. Its final opponent is not just an animal, but a living dinosaur, the American alligator. The alligator is the apex of swamp evolution. It possesses the strongest bite force in this ecosystem, capable of crushing a truck chassis. But its greatest weapon is invisibility. Submerged in the murky depths, it is a phantom. The boar is powerful, its tusks capable of disemboweling a predator on land. But here, in the domain of the deep, it is blind and deaf to the danger. The alligator has positioned itself. The distance is now measured in inches. An explosive launch from the dark water is about to decide who truly rules this food chain. It ends as quickly as it began. There was no miracle for the wild boar. Muscle and tusks are meaningless when dragged into the suffocating depths. The perfect ambush and the infamous death roll have proven why the alligator has survived since the time of the dinosaurs. The survival chain is complete. The heron fell due to fragility. The turtle failed due to lack of mobility. The boar fell due to arrogance. Only the American alligator, combining raw power, patience, and absolute mastery of its environment, remains. In the Everglades, water is life, but it is also where death reigns supreme. Thank you for watching this brutal journey of survival. We will see you in the next arena.